What's up, guys? This is episode 2 of my Pokemon Emerald Seaglass Wishlocke challenge, where I'm using the wishing stars to get my encounters throughout this game. This is Jabari Mongoose. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy this video and follow me on TikTok. And let's get into it. Last episode we got our full team and we used it to get our first badge with 0 deaths. So now episode 2, we're going to start making our way to Dewford Island so that we can get our second gym badge. But first, we're going to help an old friend. The Devon employee had a run-in with the same grunt from Petalburg Woods. The guy also kidnapped poor Pico, Mr. Briney's fellow Wingle. And, we gotta show this guy that, stealing's not right, alright? It's not cool, buddy. Thankfully, he just has a single Whalmer that's just a few levels higher. And the thing is, we have, instead of just having an Onix, we have the one sketchy cat, our Zangoose, which after 2 Fury Cutters just gets to KO. This was much easier than the first time around. The Devon employee was very grateful for retrieving the stolen goods. That he gives us a great ball, which I'm not going to say no to, and he takes us to meet the CEO of the Devon Corporation. Mr. CEO here wants us to take a letter and deliver it to his son Steven, who's on Dewford Island. So, we're going to take this. It's always nice to be in the good graces of, someone as influential as a CEO of Devon Corp. When I was in Rusturf Tunnel, I actually got myself another wishing star, so we're going to go ahead and redeem it. And we get the best encounter in this game. Let me introduce to you Danny M. Diaz, the Magikarp, who will, pretty much after we get our second badge, will be at high enough level to get ourselves a Gyarados, which is by far one of, if not the best Pokemon to have in your Nuzlocke. So this is pretty nice. But we are not done in Rustboro City. We have one more thing I decided to do, and that's to take on Brandon in the optional rival fight. This isn't going to be too hard. He just has a Wingull and then his Trico. And again, I'm relying heavily on one sketchy cat to Zangoose, but he's just so good. This guy is pretty much my starter. Sorry, Onix, but this you can't beat this damage early on in this game right now. This is pretty nice. A reward for saving Pico is Mr. Briney lets us use his boat to travel to Petalburg, Dewford, and even Slateport after we deliver Steven's letter. So now we're on Dewford Island. I use it to catch get my encounters to redeem for wishes later, and then we go into the Granite Cave. While en route to Granite Cave, Luis Senja evolves into Nidorina, which is pretty nice. I can buy Moonstones at Slateport City, so we'll get a Nidoqueen pretty soon. So I could challenge Brawley before finding Steven. This way I could use Flash outside of battle, and it's easier to navigate in the Granite Cave. But I'm not going to do that for 2 reasons. One, it's really not hard navigating through the cave. Secondly, they added a hiker in Emerald Seaglass that's deeper into the cave, and this guy will give you 4 wishing stars. Basically, I don't have a good answer against Brawley's team, and I wanted to get more encounters to try to get better Pokemon to increase my chances. We deliver Steven the letter, and now it's back to Rustboro City to get our new encounters. Alright guys, let's see what we get. I have 5 wishing stars I can use. Hey, would you look at that? I got a Sunkern. It's a good backup grass type, but good god, I hate the face it's giving me right now. It disturbs me. Collins, thank you for the follow. Sorry I have to give you this Sunkern, but I gotta shove you in the box now. Alright, we got a Miltank. I like this. I'm naming these guys after YouTube subscribers, so you're gonna be Beto Pair. I know what they did there. Our next wish is going to be a Mawile. Hey, this is something I can actually use against Brawley's team. Fairy's good against fighting. You're going to be named Fitzsimmons. And Poliwag. Ooh, that's cool. I can get this guy into a Polytoad or a Poliwrath. And you're going to be named Alex Ewald. And then our final wish is going to be Bonsly. You're going to be named Gotcha Girl. Which is kind of fitting because this is basically a gotcha system in the game. Alright, so after going through the team, it's now time to go into Brawley's gym, fight his trainers, and then take on Brawley. Mawile is going to help out a lot here. I still don't have a lot of solid answers against his ace Pokemon. Just so you know, he has a Makuhita, a Meditite, and then he has his ace, which is a Heracross. And that thing is a menace. Some Nuzlocke runs of Seaglass I've seen, the Heracross has just... It is a run ender. It can be. It likes to set up bulk up first, and then pretty much it just sweeps after that if your team is not ready. It has knockoff, it has bullet seed, and I believe it has arm thrust. So it has good type coverage, and you really don't want to give your Pokemon Oran Berries because it's going to knock off and it's going to decimate your team. So basically I did a lot of prepping for this, and it's not guaranteed. It's not. Okay, so I got all my Pokemon to level 19, which is going to be the level cap. And now it's time to take on Brawley. One thing you'll see when you set the game to hard mode with the level caps on is the special trainers like gym leaders and such, they'll have their Pokemon above your level cap. So Makuhita and Meditite are going to be at, within range. The Heracross is going to be at level 20. I decided to go with GitHub first to set up a Leech Seed, because basically I want Mawile to be as healthy as possible before it has to fight the Heracross. You see right here, all the Makuhita is going to be doing is setting up bulk ups because it does not see it doing any good damage to Fitzsimmons, and this allows us to just kill it with the Fairy Wind. So this is good. I'm feeling pretty good about this. He then brings out his ace to Heracross, and I decide to set up with a Fake Tears. And if I'm being honest, I probably should have done 2 Fake Tears, but it's okay. Fairy Wind does a decent amount of damage. And after going for a second Fairy Wind, it's Citrus Berry procs. Right here I go for one more Fairy Wind, and it gets in the red. The reason why I felt like I should have Fake Tears is because I thought the AI would have healed, but it actually doesn't. I actually don't know if they have Brawley healing in this. So unfortunately, Fitzsimmons dies after Heracross set up like 4 freaking times. So my only answer now is to get my fastest Pokemon in, which is one Sketchy Cat, and he outspeeds and knocks out the Heracross. And we go for another slash, and we get the KO. That is a slash that has a Silk Scarf, it is stab, and it has sharpness boosted. Good God, the damage output on Zangoose. I got really lucky with that pull, so I'm taking full advantage of it. So yeah, we got our first death, but we got our second badge. And you know what? I'll take it. Thank you, Fitzsimmons. You weren't here for that long, but you did work. Trust me, you did. I hope people enjoyed this second episode, and I'll see you guys on episode 3. We're going to go to Slateport next.